now for the beer chill. Sign up news and it's late Sunday, December 20th, 2015. And just before the beer chill signs off for the night, at 70 late night news and night at 11 o'clock and it's late Sunday night, December 20th, 2015. Peter Wiggins out here, news and nines here. Top story at 11 o'clock and it's late Sunday night is Republican frontrunner Donald Trump firebacker to procure candidate Hillary Clinton after she said ISIS was using video of his comments about Muslims and Islamic rip up good and true. Ramallah, West Bank, a Hezbollah commander was Israel reluctantly released in 2008, nearly 30 years after he took part in the terrorist attack, was killed in the Iraq and Syria, Hezbollah and his family said on Sunday. At least 91 people are missing after a landslide damaged 33 buildings in an industrial park in South China on Sunday, according to Chinese state media. In Madrid, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras is hailing the result of Spain's election and his voter rejection and unpopular austerity measures that Prime Minister Mariano. Nashua, New Hampshire, officials have ordered public schools in the city to be closed Monday after receiving a detailed threat and violence. What in the world just happened? That's why everyone is singing it Sunday night after watching the dramatic, and we mean really dramatic, final moments of Miss Universe 2015 as Miss Philippines crowned Miss University 2015 after Steve Harvey mistakes Miss Columbia as winner. New Delhi. Hundreds of protesters gathered in India's capital on Sunday to protest the release from custody of the juvenile who was convicted of raping a young woman in the movement bus 3 years ago. Close to 80 people remain missing following the disappearance of a ferry on the coast of the Indonesian island of Sulawesi on Saturday, with officials saying more than 24 hours in a search and rescue operation that was a possibly a vessel. Jet crews shouldn't tell passengers of bomb scare as a child resident passenger go through screen in the airport of Mombasa on Kenya on Sunday as after their earlier flight was involved in a bomb scare and they were evacuated to different hotels in Mombasa. Indonesian authorities are still hunting for suspects linked to the planned attacks, including a suicide bomber targeted New Year's celebration in Jakarta. In Mogadishu, Somalia, at least 3 people were killed during an exchange of gunfire and a car bomb attack in the Somali capital of Mogadishu. In Yemen, at least 68 people were killed during a 6-day ceasefire that came amid inclusive peace that talks between the Houthi rebels and the government of Yemen. The chairman of the House Judiciary Committee on Saturday said U.S. officials softly approved the visa application of Tashreem Malik, one of the shooters in the massacre of San Bernardino, California. 5 people were died Saturday when a small single-engine plane crashed into an almond orchard in Central California, local federal authorities said on Sunday. An off-duty Baltimore cop shot and killed an armed robbery subject whose police said to try to rob the officer with a turned over a toy gun. Firefighters suicide to make over the hearing loss. Sydney Singapore, Asian charm markets events on Monday after lackluster starts at fine and the dive on Wall Street and the price of Brent crude threatened the Pueblos less seen in 2004 and renewed warriors over the global oil cup. Singapore, Brent crude prices fell Monday to the lowest since 2009 and renewed wars over the global oil cut, with production around the world remaining or new record highs and new supplies looming from Iran and the United States. New York, U.S. gasoline prices dropped 4 cents to $2.06 on a gallon, and averaging the past 2 weeks in the lowest in more than 6 years, according to Lundberg's survey released on Sunday. Cape Canaveral, SpaceX on Sunday is pushed back to the planned launch of the Falcon 9 rocket with 11 Overcom incorporated communication satellites at 8:33 p.m. Peak blast of Tuesday morning on board the Soyuz rocket alongside USA astronaut Tim Cooper and veteran Russian cosmonaut Yuri Melanchenko. An extremely venomous yellow-bellied snake only documented to have washed ashore in California transport port was found dead on Huntington Beach on Thursday, the Surfrider Foundation said. Curiosity found large amounts of silicon, also the mineral tremonite, never seen on Mars, both provide more clues to the red planet's watery past. Anything can happen in this unreal world, because you won't even imagine that you're going to help your friend and family member who needed doing kidding. It could became the reason of the death. As University of California, San Francisco suspended living donor program found death of kidney donor last month. In a study involvement in the recurrence of PTSD and soldiers who have returned home from battle, researchers from the Netherlands found that post-traumatic stress disorder could still impact the lives of soldiers years later. Plains, Georgia, former President Jimmy Carter was late to the Bible study class Sunday morning for 78 and never happened as he walked to the front of the sanctuary and then after that his 28-year-old grandson had died. in Las Vegas. Over. 20 pedestrians were hit by a car on the Las Vegas Strip. In Bourne, Massachusetts, car fire on Bay Shores Road, fully involved truck accident to the scene. And in Mansfield, Massachusetts, 495 northbound on exit 11 and mobile accident inside with no traffic. Peter Tell News Time is now 11:05 on this late Sunday night here, and it is time now for all travel report on this late Sunday night. Let's start it off on the highways and byways in New England, and 95 on the southbound side is slow from Route 1 to South Main Street in Sharon, Massachusetts stretch. Mass parking in the eastbound side, a little slow after the Southeast Expressway in Boston here. Route 3 on the northbound side, a little slow before Route 495 and low, but otherwise, a smooth sailing commute on this late Sunday night here, and a few slow spots out to the west of Springfield. 291 in the mass parking on the westbound side, a little slow around 291 in Springfield. Mass parking in the eastbound side, a little slow after 391 in Chicopee due to some road work. And feeder to the mass park from I-91 in Chicopee, it's a little slow, and 91 in the northbound side, a little slow from 57 in Agawam to 291 in Springfield here. Okay, let's take a look at MBTA alerts here. Red Line Express and Mondelez to the disabled train at North Quincy. Commuter rail looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Peter Tell News Time is now 11:07 p.m. on this late Sunday night here. It's time now for our weather report here. For tonight, most skies got the temperature right around 34 by 5 a.m. Calm wind becoming southerly around 5 to 7 miles an hour. Through midnight, winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour here. For Monday, Punch Side skies about 54 degrees. Southwest about 8 to 15 miles gusts as high as 34 miles an hour. Monday night, slight change of showers after 1 a.m. Clouds got low at 45 degrees. Southwest about 6 to 10 miles of gusts as high as 26 miles an hour. Anticipation was 20%. Tuesday, change of showers being after 8 a.m. Clouds got about 56 degrees. Southwest about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Anticipation was 50%. New Pacific winds between the 10 quarter and inch possible. Tuesday, forecast got about 40 degrees. West about 6 miles an hour. Becoming common in the evening here. Wednesday, showers likely after 4 p.m. Most skies got about 52 degrees. Chest space is 6%. Wednesday, showers mainly before 4 a.m. Levant 50 degrees. Chest space is 80%. Thursday, chance of showers before 2 p.m. Most skies got about 600 degrees. Chance space is 40%. Thursday, most skies got about 49 degrees. Christmas Day, most of the podcast got about 57 to about 36 degrees. Saturday, chance of showers, most skies got about 50 to about 42 degrees. Chance space is 40%. And for Sunday, chance of showers, most skies got about 53 degrees. Chance space is 40%. Currently in Norton, it's 25 degrees with first skies. Humidity 85%. That's me for the Future Channel. Sign up news on this late Sunday night, December 20th, 2015. Good night. See you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night. And now the time now is 8 minutes after 11 o'clock, and Peter Channel will be signing off tonight. This Peter will be a good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night. As we turn out the lights and say good night. Good night, and a good morning. See you tomorrow morning.